Hello?
Hello. We're streaming. We're live, I think. I mean, we'll give them a couple of minutes to trickle in.
I mean,
Snowmeath is here, and so is Bakura, because Snowmeath is always here.
I'm trying to find the stream. My
trying
phone,
to
so I
find
can
the
look at the chat.
Oh no!
And all I can find out is it says, "Oh yeah, well, Claire's offline. Look at Hypno." That's
no, that's not helpful.
they're not offline.
I will point out.
There we go.
I will point out to everybody. I am streaming this game to Corpse as well as to you. So if it gets a bit framey, we'll turn Corpse down. So this is just how we're going to do it.
Yeah, I'll just leave.
Corpse will just go. It's fine. There is a 2-player mode on Trolley Problem Inc. But
I need to share something.
Oh no!
There we go.
Yay! Corpse resubscribed for 12 months, which is actually 11 months because Cam's not here.
Cam's not here. We're allowed to actually enjoy things.
We're allowed to enjoy maths when Cam's not here. Bless.
Cam's going to have their mind blown when I talk to him about birthdays.
Well, he's already sent me my birthday present. Did you see my stream this morning? I don't imagine you did because you were having drama at school.
No. I was up to my elbows in plaster dust.
Oh, right. Well, Cam sent me 2 little figurines. One was a gnome and the other one was a unicorn with wings and a bunch of paint. So my
craft streams hidden there.
Well, it was a case of here, have something to do on your craft stream, which was grand, so I enjoyed that. But yeah, I made a creepy unicorn this morning. So
it's either creepy or toothpaste. Those are the 2 colour schemes, really.
Oh, if you go to my Twitter, it's like on Twitter. So
right, let's have a look.
We'll make Corpse watch. It's called Popcorn. For obvious reasons. Oh yeah, stream loots. Whilst we're waiting for everyone to trickle in, and emote only is off. You're free. Yeah. That's what I spent this morning doing.
Just get to load so I can have a proper look.
Yeah. What was I saying? Stream loots. There is a 44% off code.
That's really cool, by the way.
Thank you.
As is the code, but
thank you.
Also, yeah.
All the cards are now live because I had some of them turned off today. So you can now torment me with jelly beans and, all the fun stuff that you enjoy doing.
Bean.
Hey, Cam, you're there. Hi. Yeah, me and Corpse are doing...
hide the maths.
Hide the maths. No, Corpse has been subscribed for an entire year. Not 12 months. Love you, honey. Yeah, we decided we would do just us today. We're doing Trolley Problem Inc. because of reasons. Oh, Sour Bean.
Klumali played Teeny Tiny.
Teeny tiny plushy Cleo. Teeny tiny plushy Cleo.
Eloise played Sour.
Plushy Cleo. Teeny plush. And Corpse has done Spicy. Okay.
Corpsepult played Spicy.
Okay. So let's go.
I took apart a load of cards and crafted specific one.
I hate all of you. Oh, no. I'm going to save these 2 beans because I've just seen what Bakura's just done. I hate you. I hate you so much.
Bakura_89 played Gross.
I'm going to take a drink because somebody's asked me to take a drink. You should all take a drink too. Okay, so tropical or curry beans? I'm so glad you wasted all your cards this early on in the stream. So you can do it again later on.
Yeah, I haven't wasted them.
I hate you so much.
I have plenty.
I actually, I was running out of spicy beans. By that, I mean I had half a pack left. So I actually got 4 more packs of spicy beans just in case I ran out. Okay, tropical or curry?
Honest, Cleo, you're going to need the spicy bean packs.
I hate you so much. Drinking would be dangerous. Oh, honey. You'd like it, though. Okay. Is this going to be tropical or is it 3, 2, 1?
Pain. Say pain. It could be nice curry.
It's curry. No.
Good. I'm assuming no.
It's like sweet meat curry. No. Curry. So what you're saying is we need to play spicy cards. I don't particularly mind. Hang on. I need to swallow this. Give me a second. No. Beans are horrible. Ugh. Okay, that one's not too bad. But now, let's go for spicy bean. Which I don't mind too much. It is quite hot, though. It's not terrible.
Oh, since spice is kind of usually gets worse if you down water, if you time this with a hydrate.
I hate you. Don't give them ideas. But I will point out there is a 44% off code for cards today. It's May the 4th be with you, as it's up in the top right hand corner. If you want to get cards, now's a good time. If you drop a whole bunch, you only pay for half, and I get the whole thing. So if you go for $100, I'm rounding maths. You get $44 off, so you would pay $66.
You're doing literally the easiest way of doing that.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you spend $100, you pay $66, get $100 of cards. I get $100. Ta-da! 56. Shut up, Cam.
Other
He's doing
amounts are
math again.
available.
Why is Cam doing math again?
It was just to ruin things with numbers and accuracy.
Numbers, not math. But yeah, 56, 66, same difference. Love you. But Cam, I don't care and you really do care. That's the problem. So therefore you pay 56, which is even better deal. I'd still get $100 even though you only paid 56. Which is insane, and I still don't know how they stay in business. How dare I do math to help you get profits? Shut up, Cam. Accurate, but shut up. Well, you get $90. Oh, shut up, Cam! Stop being right! He's like this all the time. Actually, he's not. He's not. He's putting on a show. He's putting on a show.
You don't normally bring up maths this much, so...
I mean, you'd be surprised. He was doing grids last night, so whilst I was on call with him. So, fact. Okay, so we're playing Trolley Problem Inc.
Okay, I just want to give the impression that Karen just sits there with graph paper colouring it in or something.
Well, that's kind of what was happening yesterday, except it was on the computer and I was watching.
Crayon colouring it in.
No, he's trying to get
lines.
No, he's trying to get like a sort of light bright thing going up on his stream, which is a really cool idea, by the way. So basically you can play cards to turn things off. You can turn lights on and off his screen. So he's got like a grid of lights and you can turn individual lights off. So I'm going to definitely write penis on his screen at one point. Just out of spite.
No, even better than that. Right, compliments.
Oh, crikey. Oh, no. I don't think I can get a compliment on there. Naya Louise has purchased 20 packs. Thank you so much.
Oh, wow.
Is Corpse and Paps a maths teacher? No.
Dear God, no. I think I'm the opposite of a maths teacher. I somehow take maths away from people.
Yeah, I'm quite good at maths normally, but when Corpse is on a call, oh, no. Oh, no.
I mean, I did pass maths on the third resit, but I did pass maths. To be honest, it was the third resit. It was the first resit with a different teacher, which may have made a difference.
Yeah, that does help. A woodworking teacher, not a maths teacher, a woodworking teacher. To be fair, though, I've seen the DT teachers, as they are called in the UK, have to do a lot of bloody maths. So
you've got to do area and volume mainly.
Yeah. Ipidia has resubscribed for 14 months, or as we like to call it, a century. Sorry. Brick Gamers for another 14 months.
That's 2 centuries. That means someone subscribed for 200 years.
Yeah. Except now, 14 months is 2 decades.
Bon1704 says hands up.
Hands up. Baby, hands up. Give me your love. Oh,
Tiny baby hands.
Teeny tiny baby handies. Teeny tiny baby handies. Teeny tiny baby hands. You got a free one there. You got a free teeny tiny plushie cream. Anyway, game. We've been going for a while. Haven't really spoken about the game. So you know the trolley problem? Like that, but worse. So, in fact, if anyone's got a card, put it in emote only, so everybody else has to put their hands up. That's the law. Aeon King gifted subs. Thank you very much. And Choo Choo, we have indeed got a hype train. Thank you very much.
Baccarat_89 says
I wanted to be
emote
a train
only.
driver when I was little, because I think most of the population of Earth have wanted to be a train driver when they were little.
I didn't. But emote only, guys, throw some hands. The bigger the hands, the better the hands. Damn it, Cam.
Depends what you're trying to do, really.
We're not talking
What are you
about
making?
that.
What are you making? I was just thinking about making stuff, but okay.
You were thinking about making stuff. However.
Everyone else.
Ribbon Putters purchased a pack. Thank you very much. Okay, we're going to play the
Sorry,
game.
you just reminded me of something I saw in the fine art studio today.
No. Was it plaster? I'm betting it was.
No. It was a very detailed painting of someone with a button attached.
Oh, can we turn the stream on to mature? Because,
Oh, I thought it already was. Sorry.
No. This stream's not on mature because
All right.
we're definitely immature. So thank you, Aeon King, for the 5 gifted subs. That's very much appreciated. And thank you, everybody who is purchasing card packs. And I hope you're getting them at a decent price. Brick Gamers, cheered biddies, thank you very much. Okay, we are actually talking about the game. So the trolley problem is...
It's when you get a third. It's when that third wheel is a bit wobbly. You can't go in a straight line down the aisle.
Yeah. And Cold Dawn has gifted 2 subs. Thank you very much. So yeah, you know what? The first one will explain the trolley problem to us. So
The first one.
who is Corpse? Hi, this is Corpse.
Hello.
They are my
End of
friend.
explanation.
They are my friend. Corpse is Corpse.
Yeah.
They're a butthole. Thank you for the bits, Amber. And I'm not going to say I love you, but I'm going to say I appreciate you. And that's better than love, because love can go away. 1,000 active subs. Woo! Bloody hell.
What, money and bits count? What?
I mean, anyway, Mocha gifted a sub to Red Knights. Thank you very much indeed. Okay, I'm going to actually start the game because it's been nearly 15 minutes of us just talking guff. So, right.
You've got your decision face on, I see.
I've got my
spiders. But it's gone. You're not allowed decisions anymore.
No decisions. No, that was people. It's currently on Christmas skin. So yeah. Anyway.
The following game contains adult themes. It does not contain explicit language, sexual content, horror, or show violence.
Oh.
Choices matter, so please take your time. Player discretion is still advised. Please sign your name below, showing you understand and agree to endorse every decision you make.
Signature is in no way binding or even used. We do have the font onto dyslexia font because I know that several people in the stream are dyslexic. So
hello,
and also Corpse, but more
I'm
people in the stream. You're a corpse, So okay, I'm going to sign it for both of us.
Boo bums?
Poo bums.
Oh, that's a P. Okay.
Poo bums. That's us.
I thought it was a capital B, which really confused me.
God, that's a noose going off.
What?
Traditionally, corpses are ex people, but this one is not ex. This one is still
Well,
a
technically speaking,
people.
I'm a corpse occult.
Yes,
So,
that's
it's
true.
my full name.
So less a
Which-
people, more a siege weapon.
Since there's people here who aren't familiar with me, I'll just say that my username comes from something that happened to me when I worked in a hospital. And no, I will not elaborate.
Yeah, a corpse occult. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Let's continue. This is where
Actions
corpse.
speak louder than words.
They do.
Depends how big a megaphone
Welcome
you
to
got.
Trolley Problem Inc., founded to help people travel safely across the nation. All our employees must show 3
Thank you,
core
Cold Dawn, for the
values:
biddies.
responsibility, integrity, and respect. With that in mind, let's start your training.
We're
I'm
training
buggered for the last one.
corpse.
We're doomed for the last one for respect. We've never managed that.
I don't know. We respect people that are worthy of respecting. Which is no one.
Which means no one in authority.
Yeah, basically. Even when I was in authority, you know.
Oh no! Now I have to speak like this. Thank you, Agnes the Great, for purchasing packs. That's very much appreciated. Okay, let's go.
There's a
Monday.
runaway trolley barreling down the railway tracks. On the tracks are 5 people
One, two,
unable to
three, four,
move.
5.
You're next to a lever. If you pull this lever, the trolley will switch to a different set of tracks. However, you notice there is a person on the other track.
Oh
What do
no!
you do?
What do we do, corpse?
Well, obviously murder.
Obviously murder. I mean, inaction is a form of action. Inaction
Yeah.
is a choice. We have to make a choice. And suggesting that doing nothing is not a choice, it's still a choice. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
In the whole silence is violence kind of way as well. Because
Yeah.
if you're deliberately don't take action when you can take action to help, then your inaction is a choice to not help, which is itself a choice.
Yeah. And at
Me
certain
word good.
points, you might say this is murder, but it's really this is a cost benefit analysis here.
It's one murder instead of 5.
Yeah.
Lesser evils, so on and so forth.
There
Blah,
is Twitch integration, but we haven't put it on because
blah. I didn't want to have to type things.
I didn't want to have to type things. I didn't want to do anything. I also put the timer on super long, so we can make a choice.
Which begs a lot of questions about what these people on the different tracks are doing when they can see us moving very slowly towards them.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, are we actually on the trolley?
So you're just going to do nothing?
Well, no, I'm gonna pull the lever.
Oh, I see. He doesn't. Oh, he lets you flip flop between it if you can't decide. That's
Oh no, we're gonna pull the lever.
Ah, yeah.
They're all on their phones. Yeah, that sounds about right. Do
Oh,
nothing.
someone's
They had
playing
lots of
Ember.
times to move. Okay, I'm gonna hit fast forward.
Yep.
I hope that person's family and friends will forgive you.
Well, I don't care about them. I don't know who they are.
Also, whether they forgive me or not doesn't actually affect the morality of the decision.
No. Here we go.
For example, if you do something irredeemably evil, but people say, "Oh, it's all right, I don't mind," you still did something irredeemably
Usually
evil.
we don't expect candidates to kill someone on their first day, but we'll give
You
you the
haven't
benefit
met
of
us
the
then.
doubt on this one. Just think a little more before
You shouldn't have
acting
let me
next
come in
time.
with that machete, should you?
We agree with 69.9% of players worldwide.
Everyone else is a coward.
Everyone else is a coward, yes. I'm not personally responsible for pulling the lever. Therefore, I didn't kill anybody. Most people killed one person to save 5. If I could kill one person to save 5 lives with my chat, I mean, who am I kidding? I might not do that either,
Run.
but it's fine. Bakura has purchased 20 packs.
If I could kill 5 people,
Thank
there's
you.
something else to go with that, but I can't remember what it was. Anyway, cracked knuckles.
Let's kill more!
Yay!
Yay!
That's
If
more
I could-
moral, right?
If I could kill one person to save 5 people, who would it be? I have an answer, and I think Corpse would appreciate my answer. But
I
I'm
think I
not
might know
saying.
who this is.
Yeah. I'm not saying anything.
Also, we said 69 on the internet and didn't make any comments about it. So that's...
I know, and nobody did. I'm proud of you, chat. Proud of you.
I'm refreshing chat just to check.
No, they haven't. They've been very good.
Believe them. No,
They've
it's
been
just
incredibly
lagging.
good. Either that or it's been caught by the chat filter. That's also possible. Okay. Clearwell cannot be moved. However, you're going to be pretty obvious about where our morality lies. It's the 0.9% that makes the difference. I guess so. Okay, let's move on. Let's murder more people.
If it
Yeah.
is broke, don't fix it.
Oh, utilitarian arguments.
Well, I can't
Okay.
fix it if it's broken.
This test will focus on the
Oh.
first principle, responsibility. Here's Polly. She's 5 years old.
It looks really
While
depressed.
she loves to play in the sand with her dolls,
Yeah.
she dreams of
It's a really
looking
young-looking
after the
5-year-old.
world.
Where's the
Polly's
sand?
destiny is to grow up to be a great doctor. More of us should take a leaf out of her book.
Well, not everyone can be a great doctor, so that's...
No.
What leaf can you take? That's an irrelevant
Yeah.
statement. You're trying to make us sympathise with the child before we choose to do something horrible, aren't you?
Yeah, and it's a case of, okay, she's destined to be a doctor,
Also,
but what about all
they said-
the other people?
Also, they said a great doctor. They didn't say great at what.
Yes.
I'm watching you. Also, she plays in the doll. Oh, that's why she's sad, because she's in a field with no dolls or sand.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Where's the sand? That's what
the
that
doll?
face is. They promised sand.
What? Is she making the OK symbol with her fingers?
I think she's just being a random child being weird.
No.
Actually, she's
I'm
probably
I'm
counting
trying-
something.
I'm just trying to make her less sympathetic. But arguably,
Okay.
just a random child is not going to be...
I mean, she's in black and white. She must be irrelevant. That's how this works, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Let's go. Let's see how this works out.
A trolley is heading towards another 5 people.
Toot,
You're
toot.
next to a lever.
She's in
If
her
you
car.
pull this lever,
I
the trolley
see.
will derail and descend down a hill heading for the park's sandpit. You notice that Polly is in the sandpit, sculpting her dream hospital.
This child sounds really dodgy at this point, I'm going to be honest. She's in
have
the
never
sandpit
known-
making her dream hospital. Lies. This isn't a child.
This is a carefully constructed facsimile of a child.
Yeah.
The destiny is to be a doctor. More like destiny is to be dead.
Well, we don't know anything about the other 5, so boop.
Yeah, I mean, it's a relatively easy conversation to have.
They've just gone, oh, but here's a little girl. We want you to sympathise with them. Notice they chose a white child. And, who appears to also be blonde in the picture. just saying.
Just saying there may be some racial biases at this point. Yeah.
Nice. There's biases here in the one picture they've shown us.
Wait, they're
admittedly,
choosing
one
to kill
isn't
the
a
child
pattern.
over 5 people.
Yeah.
Yeah. One of those could be
Yeah.
a child. We don't know anything about them.
All 5 of those could be children.
Yeah.
And all of them guaranteed to be great doctors, but great in a good way. Because great could mean Mengler, for all I fecking know. So,
Yeah.
you know, it's there's a
It's
lot
one
of
of the-
variation. There's a lot of context missing.
I mean, am I likely to... Would I make this decision in real life? Probably not.
No, I'd just go and pick up the child and move them.
Yeah, I would probably waste
Yeah.
my... Like this time, I would
hate
probably do
orchids
another choice. Do you hate orchids this much? Oh, you have no idea. Yes, you know, but you're saving the group.
Playing in the sandbox of privilege.
I am I'm pulling a lever to save 5 people.
Wait a minute. She's a 5-year-old. How does anyone know she's going to be any good at being a doctor?
Yeah. I mean, you know,
Oh, they're
she's
trying to tug on
destined...
our heartstrings. Bye-bye, Polly. Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's how Polly, yes.
Oh, this game
Yes,
isn't
you're
designed
saving
for
5
for
people.
cynical
That's
people,
what.
is it?
Are you suggesting that? Oh, they've got the reading down there for us. Anybody who wants to talk about these theological arguments, feel free.
Oh, yeah. Oh, cool. Presumably does that link through properly?
You're confusing me. I don't know. Probably. I don't want to press it
Press
because
what? Oh, in case it destroys the stream.
Yeah.
That could be an issue.
Yeah. So
Toot.
we're saving 5 people, but we killed a child. And I've got an
Yay.
achievement that is bad
That
parent.
is an odd take on being
Arguably, if it was my daughter,
The
I
dictionary
probably wouldn't have
definition
pulled the
is the
lever.
primary cause of
It's
something
different.
and so able to be blamed or credited for it. Are you to blame for the death of a young girl?
Maybe. Can
Yes
I?
and no, because we didn't actually set the thing in motion. We're just making the best of a bad situation.
Why is children separate to people? Because it's more
That's
emotional if it's a
true.
child.
They have to-
What this tells me is children aren't actually people. Understood,
See,
game.
I just realised that we might put a lot of our bona fides in kind of oh damn, what's that? I can't remember. Media analysis on showing this stream. It's kind of,
Oh, yeah,
I
yeah.
know how you're trying to manipulate me with words.
Words mean things. Okay. 56%. It's gone down.
Yeah,
More
'cause
people
it's a
choo-
little child.
Because it's a little blonde child.
Oh,
But we still made the right decision. One life for many.
I
Even if she
honestly
was going to be a
wonder-
great daughter. A great doctor.
Yeah, I honestly wonder what would happen if they just changed the photo and nothing else.
Oh, I don't
What
want to
happened
do
to
that.
that
I
percentage?
wonder. If I was making this game, I would have made the children different. I would have tested boy versus girl and ethnicity, I think, because that's
And
what
disability.
sociologists do. And disability. Good. Yeah. Interesting. Anyway.
Toot.
The end justifies the means.
Generally not, but
The heat
sometimes.
conduct is integrity. This is Tyrone. He's
Hello,
the
Tyrone.
30-year-old secretary at a law firm who enjoys binge-watching crime shows.
No, it's perfect.
Tyrone is a very large man. You don't really
We
know
don't judge
anything
here.
else about him apart from the fact that he has a severe phobia of trains.
That
Okay.
is an odd phobia to have.
They're trying to turn us against the fact that he's a larger person.
Yes.
I've seen people do this before. Also, apparently, no nipples from the picture they've chosen.
I mean, I feel like his nipples are behind his arms, which is, fair play.
No, I was thinking more the one towards. No, it could be angle thing. Also, the way there's something about this photo that makes his face look photoshopped.
Nipples
To
are
me, I don't know what it
photoshopped.
is. It's like they put someone else's face on for no reason. But
So
lighting.
I do not trust this nippleless man. Cleo knows about strange phobias. Shut up, Cameron. So what we're saying is we are being pushed to despise this man to cause him harm.
Well, yes and no, because it's adding in the phobia of trains, which might mean to make us sympathise with him more. Or for the,
I mean, I
also
do.
they've
I
they've
sympathise.
personalised him with his job and what kind of television programs he likes watching.
Yeah. I mean, I like watching crime shows. Am
I'm
I
kinda
going to
done
be...
with them, to be honest?
I mean, I like... believe it or not, I like the... there's a whole genre which is watching interrogations, which I'm really into, because watching how police use tactics and stuff to talk to people.
And they manipulate and lie to people
Yes.
in order to get what they want.
To be fair, the people are murderers. So I'm
Yeah,
kind
but
of...
there's a reason why they only show murderers in these programs.
Oh,
and not
yeah,
just
I
people
know,
who've been picked up for
100%.
littering.
100%, yeah.
They have to make sure you're against them. So
Yeah.
otherwise they don't get their propaganda points
Yeah.
and funding. So we're going to make a program that makes people not like police. Yeah, strangely, we can't get any funding from the government. You're a fool.
Oh, Camouflage has resubscribed for 8 months. Thank you very much. And Remuko and... Oh, hang on. I missed a bunch of people. Lone Drifter has resubscribed. Remuko has resubscribed. Why would you save anybody? All people are evil. Paleo has cheered biddies. Thank you very much. Okay, let's see. This is Tyrone. We like Tyrone.
Now,
Tyrone's
you're
chill.
upping the ante. You are on a bridge with Tyrone, watching a trolley speeding towards 5 people again. You can only stop it by deliberately pushing Tyrone off the bridge, blocking its path. Do you push Tyrone off the bridge, or let the train hit 5 people?
Okay,
I
so
mean-
they've added in...
They've added in that you have to take physical physical responsibility that they're trying to separate you from the, it's just, last time it was just a lever.
I mean, they can go morally, it's a similar idea in that you're sacrificing one person to save 5.
Yeah, which I would argue is the right choice.
Also, why can't you jump in front of it instead?
Apparently, I'm not as fat as Tyrone, so therefore...
It's weird they haven't established that at all.
Yeah.
So before they missed something there.
Yeah.
Also, God, the lengths they have to go to make you sacrifice someone as well. You're alone on this thing over a trolley that can't stop. Also, the 5 people are apparently nailed to the floor.
Yes. Well, I mean, arguably, it's a 1 for 5. Ethically, it shouldn't make a difference if you're the one pushing him, if you're pulling a lever, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ethically, it's the same.
Ethically, it's the same.
In particular, the amount of time we've got, I'd have a chat with Tyrone first.
I'd have a chat with Tyrone. Like, if you jumped off, those people would survive.
Also, what kind of rubbish trolley is it that one person can stop it?
Push him,
I've seen a tram go through a van.
Push him, even though we know full well he's terrified of trains. Yeah, well, that doesn't
It's
actually...
not a train.
Well, that too. But also, that effectively doesn't make any difference. So...
I mean, I'd assume he's quite scared of falling as well. So...
yeah. I mean, I'm not a fan of heights, but if somebody pushed me to save 5 people, I'd be annoyed about it. But
it's different to allowing someone to die as collateral damage.
I would argue that in a court of law, yes, that's true.
Legally and morally, it's completely different issues.
Different things, yeah.
It's just those aren't those are kind of trying to be prescriptive, but they're not.
Yeah.
So
we're helping him. It's exposure therapy, dear God. I mean, pushing him is awful. 100% awful.
Also, did they specify that Tyrone's going to die?
They didn't. No.
No, he's obviously going to get injured. It's a trolley.
It's a trolley, but
by which they mean a
the
tram.
The cleaning company with the best reviews are Happy Cleaning Limited. Who knew one body could make so much
I think
mess?
he died.
You're going to have to tip them well.
Okay, but
so
if we let those 5 people die, how many people would we be up to? 15?
Yeah.
We'd be up to 15 people dead versus 3. So
and again, they've assumed information here that he's going to die from the sarcastic comment at the end that they didn't give us in the statement.
Yeah, that's true. Sorry.
So game dev.
Yeah.
You might want to patch that because you've missed the point of your game if you don't.
Winterstorm has gifted 25 subs. Thank you very much indeed. That's really appreciated. I'm assuming that was for pushing Tyrone. So what we're saying is active murder gets you subs. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Wow. Okay. I don't know what Reed Graves is.
Is that the publisher?
I don't know. Maybe.
I'll have a quick look because it might break your stream.
Yeah. Yeah, this is why Corp's here. 1 sub per soul. I see. Every time we commit murder. No.
Yeah, it's the developer.
It's the developer. Okay. Why is that there? Nobody cares. Nobody cares what you agree. Okay, let's go.
It's another thing.
A cat has 9 lives.
Oh. Killing cats is different.
Now for the final core
That's a
value,
dog.
Respect.
That's a dog.
It seems we've run out of resources to continue your testing. I'm going to need you to go and grab some mannequins. You will need to take the next trolley, so don't get distracted by that dog. The trolley leaves in 1 minute.
Dog. Okay.
There is a dying dog down on the tracks.
Oh.
No trolleys will use that line today, so the dog will not be hit. You're in a rush. Do you kill the dog, putting it out of its misery? Or leave it to die, cold and alone?
Where's the actual option? Yeah, where's the other option of take dog with me? Get it medical care. This is...
the first trolley problem, it simplifies it so there's no variables.
Yeah.
But now there's too many variables you haven't accounted for, so it's kind of irrelevant.
Absolutely, it's irrelevant. I mean, arguably, if my choice was let dog suffer or kill dog, it would be kill dog.
Yeah.
I mean, I have had to kill a bird before, a baby bird that my cat's brought in, because it was in a lot of pain and suffering, and I have chopped a bird's head off before because there was no way to save it. If my choices are suffering or death, it's what. If we don't choose, it's whatever it lands on. So arguably, the choice there is not a dog. Assume omniscience. Vet cannot save this dog. If you're 100% sure it's going to die, yeah. But if I could save this dog, I would save this dog.
Yeah, we got one comment there was, what if you can't kill it quickly, humanely? No one specified.
No. Well, how am I going to do it? I don't know.
Well, they specified it as an alternative to having the dog suffer. So,
I mean, my option would be is if the dog was going to die,
take it somewhere else that's nice.
Take it somewhere else that's pleasant, and it's got company whilst it dies.
Yeah, so it can slowly, hopefully it gets close to, goes to sleep and doesn't wake up again in the warm and comfort.
Yeah.
With company, if it wants company.
There's no trolley to do the killing. I would look if I can make it so it's
a man is missing a best friend.
Yeah,
which
irrelevant. Is left. It's irrelevant, but left to die. If he was such a best friend, why is the dog here?
Dogs can get lost and stuff. There's enough variables in there. I can see a dog dying on its own.
Yeah,
it might have been hit by a car or something. I don't know.
Yeah, if it's been hit by a trolley, let's be honest.
Yeah.
So I would like.
Was this dog previously a small child who liked playing in the sand?
Oh, it's turned into a cross. The 2 hours have turned into a cross. Dog dead.
I think they're trying to tug at her heartstrings, forgetting that we don't have any.
Yeah. Ethics final call, minimise suffering. Yeah.
Instead, you just
I respect that comment doesn't make any sense.
When you're meant to care about its feelings and wishes, instead you just killed it. I don't think a dog would want to suffer.
Those aren't mutually exclusive.
No. The other option is leave it to die in pain and alone. I don't think it works,
Graves
Cam.
chose
It turns
to
off.
save the dog. But you can't save the dog. It's specified that you can't save it.
Yeah. So
God, did they test this?
So basically, this person chose to save the dog, which wasn't an option.
The developer used the debug menu to do something else.
The dog had wishes. Why didn't it use one of those to stop its to get better? Okay.
If you play with fire, you'll get burned.
Not necessarily. I mean, if you're wearing asbestos, you just get lung problems.
I've just heard those kids are back. They keep sneaking down onto the tracks. With all the training from this week, you should be able to decide a straightforward outcome for these reprobates. Just remember, respect, responsibility, and integrity.
So there are kids that... So my assumption is kids not supposed to be there versus one person who definitely is supposed to be there. 5 children evil, 1 person good.
I don't care if they're meant to be there. I'm assuming the sandbox wasn't meant to be on the trail and the railway line. So previously,
Jesus. Okay, they're not meant to be there, so we run them over.
Down onto the trolley line, even
Trespassers.
Warn them of the dangers.
Yep, loaded language already.
For a co-worker. Do
there we
go.
go.
Co-worker die or sacrifice the delinquents?
Oh, they've got a bike.
Oh.
That's cool.
And a skateboard.
And a skateboard. Why would you take skateboard to the railway tracks?
I don't know.
You're not going to be able to use it anyway. I mean, you can do the world's shittiest grinding.
Yeah. Well, obviously we let the worker die because,
There's fewer people.
There's fewer people
I mean,
there.
the fact that they're meant to be there and apparently we know them. And the others are delinquent. I mean, they shouldn't be there and it's stupid they are, but that's not a death sentence.
No.
So we're going for the lesser of 2 evils because that's the whole point of this entire situation.
Pretty much. Darwinism at work, they should have learned to read the signs. No.
You're assuming they were taught to read.
Yeah.
What if they're from a really poor area and the school system has failed?
What if they have a different language?
Weren't there,
yeah.
You would change
what if the signs fell off?
If the trespassers weren't there, you would change path. Yes.
Yeah.
That's how that works.
Yeah. God, can't anyone sidestep in this fucking world either?
Guess you value criminals over co-workers then. Noted.
Oh, you're from the Daily Mail, aren't you?
Does the co-worker owe us money?
That is important.
That is
So
important.
we can go through their pockets afterwards.
Yeah. What's left of their pockets? The co-worker should know better and not put themselves in danger. Arguably, the co-worker
true.
is being negligent because
That
they
is
should
true.
know. They should know that it's
The co-worker
on that
is
line.
equipped to not get hurt, whereas,
Yeah.
well, at least assuming that the company hasn't been completely negligent.
Yes.
Whereas the kids got a hole in the fence and went somewhere because they wanted to be naughty.
You killed a co-worker.
And I'll do it again.
And I guess your results for the first week are in. I'll run these up the flagpole and see what the suits upstairs think.
You've got a very strange way of sending letters in this place.
So arguably, what we did is we killed 3 people, a dog, and a child
was
because
already
child
dying.
isn't people. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
don't you know? Children don't have souls, apparently.
It's okay, Corpse. No one's got a soul. It's fine.
That is true.
Okay.
Apart from Jimmy the Soul Collector, they've got quite a few.
Oh, we've got a letter.
It's in
Dear
ominous
Sir or
colours.
Madam, we have been
I beg your
following
pardon?
your exemplar practice this week at Trolley Problem Inc. and would like to thank you for your hard work, especially when some challenging decisions had to be made. We would like to invite you to take employment at the Trolley Health Corporation, THC.
Isn't that like a,
Prestigious
isn't that,
position and was
isn't that
created to
illegal
help keep the public
substance?
safe through all
No,
walks of
THC's
life.
the legal part of cannabis.
Oh, right. I was getting confused.
Or maybe the psychoactive part of that. It's one of the things, it's one of the parts of
I
cannabis.
think it's the psychoactive. I don't know. Someone in
I don't
chat
know.
can correct us because it's
Yeah.
one 3-letter acronym or another.
When I signed up to work for the THC, I thought I was working at a dispensary. Okay, so we're working in a hospital now. More
we?
people gonna die. I
Trolley
think
Health
that's-
Corporation. No, I just
think
got
so.
a job
The
for them.
best laid plans go astray.
I've never heard that
It looks
phrasing.
like you've impressed
No.
someone upstairs with last week's answers. You've been transferred to the Trolley Health Corporation, THC. THC.
We're in a
stoic,
private medical
focusing
place.
more on justice,
Ew.
temperance,
Yeah.
courage, and wisdom.
Justice,
We'll
temperance.
start with justice.
Courage and
Temperance. Oh, piss off, Temperance.
Okay, we're starting with justice.
Today, you'll be in A&E. A young male has come in from a car accident and urgently needs a heart transplant. There's
Okay.
only one in the hospital, and this heart is scheduled to be given to an elderly man waiting upstairs. He will surely die without it. Who should
Well-
get the heart?
The person who's
Now
got the most
we're going to
life
have to
to
assume.
live. Surely.
I'm assuming that they mean that the car accident person will die without it because they haven't specified again.
The assumption is that they will both die if they don't get the heart. If they
Yeah.
do get the heart, they will live.
They
So-
need to work on their wording.
Yeah. So arguably,
I know, the young man.
was the young man that doesn't really matter because if he was the cause of the accident. What
Yeah,
matters
besides,
is
it's an accident. By definition, it's no one's fault.
Yeah.
That's why they're not referred to as road traffic accidents anymore.
Why
In
wasn't the
UK
young
anyway, I
male
don't know about other
injured in
people.
a trolley accident? Because they couldn't imply it was a fault, which is what I suspect is coming next.
Yeah.
They said he was intoxicated or driving over the limit. It doesn't matter. He's got more life to live. We argue in the
Yeah,
case
I'd
of
argue
more
that.
life rather than
Yeah.
less life.
Also, I'm slightly worried that apparently the old man's doctor, their stethoscope merges with their cheeks.
That's just what doctors that they did you not know
Also-
doctors were born with that?
Also, why does that old woman have a
This
massive
car may have
carrot?
caused the accident.
No. His car may have caused the accident. Okay.
How does this car cause the accident? But
What
is
they're
his
insinuating
car possessed? What?
because he was responsible for the accident.
Which means it's not an accident.
Yeah. The young male. So we're going to assume 20s. Because young
Young
man, young
There's
male.
no need to feel down, I say, young man, when you've been knocked
News
to the
just in,
ground.
the young male has alcohol in his blood. Was he driving?
We don't know, and we
We
can't
don't even know if he was driving. I mean, I assumed he was driving.
I assumed he
Now
was
we
driving.
don't even know that.
If he has alcohol in his blood and he wasn't driving, we don't know. We can't make the decision based on stuff we don't know. We can only base the decision on stuff that we do know.
I'm not going to make assumptions, despite well, other than the ones they've already forced us to make by not wording things clever enough for the word.
It was a self-accidenting car. Does the alcohol change chance of surviving the transplant? I doubt
You
it.
made an excellent choice. Well done. The elderly man deserved that heart much more. Oh, wait. Did you save the young guy?
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, I assume they've got comments like this, whatever decision you make.
But it's a case of I don't think anyone deserves that heart. I think it needs to go
more
to
than the other.
Yeah, I think it goes to the person who's got more life to live. And if that person needs to spend their life in jail, fine.
Yeah, that's a separate issue.
You're really cold. It's a case of if I was making these decisions, you've got to make the decision more life is better than less life. They should have battled in ritual combat. One was on the operating theatre. I don't think that could have worked.
I like the fact that it was Arterial Red who makes comments about how realistic it is to do heart transplants. Just because it's Arterial Red heart transplants.
Red's like that. Red's like that.
It's just because the name's appropriate. Also, they didn't specify it was too much alcohol in the blood.
No, they just said alcohol.
Yeah. There was alcohol in his blood. Did they land on a bottle of vodka when the car crash happened?
Possibly.
You know?
Cold Dawn has gifted 10 packs to the Streamloots packs to the community. If you go to Streamloots, there's a pack there with your name on it. Thank you so much, Cold Dawn. I very much appreciate that. It's really nice of you. Thank you. Cold Dawn is cool, like awesome. Cold Dawn is awesome.
I don't know.
Okay, let's go on to the...
You can't win them all.
No, that's the point of this game.
Unless you cheat. Like the developers.
Every staff member has their hands full, so you're going to have to go out on the ward and help the sick, gross, decaying people. Remember, temperance.
Wow. They are from the Daily Mail.
Okay.
A patient has begged to be euthanized.
Yeah.
Euthanasia is currently illegal. You will have to be the one who gives the lethal dose. You will need to look into their eyes and end their life. What do you do?
Someone who know how to do it.
Yeah.
And they're, able to make coherent decisions and so on.
If they are begging to be euthanized, they are suffering.
Assuming all the variables that haven't been stated.
Yeah. I mean, arguably, if somebody is asked to end their life...
Why does the Grim Reaper have horns?
I think that shows that we are the devil and evil in this situation. Do it with a massive smile.
And why are we using an icing syringe?
Because
they've deliberately done it to look as bad as possible, haven't they? With the giant comedy syringe that appears in anti-vax stuff.
You look over here with the pile of pill bottles. That guy is not in a happy state. He's on a ventilator. When you kill him, he comes off the ventilator. It's great.
Yeah, he's magically better. I do actually like that they put the clock into the other one to give the impression of time, which is quite nice.
Yeah, the patient has been might be suicidal. Again, if that was the case, that's suicide. That's not euthanasia. So they're specifically talking in terms of
that's assisted suicide. No?
Yeah,
assisted neuronide. That's the word.
I mean, euthanasia is putting people out of their misery, and we've already argued that with the dog.
Regret attempting it.
Suffering
sounds pretty similar.
Is less valid.
Wait a minute, 90% of suicide survivors. Yeah, you've got a bias there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Smidge of a bias in that statistic.
Yeah, and euthanasia is not suicide. It is I'm suffering.
And we have to assume it's not an off-the-cuff thing.
No.
But again, they don't give us that. By the way, lots of my belly aching just sounds like me thinking about being autistic.
Could be a
be more specific, damn it.
What if they're undercover? This could be a sting operation. Well, good luck testifying then.
I would not volunteer for that job.
It's just sort of like somebody comes at you with a needle. Ha ha! I'm just going to accuse you of committing a crime. Dead. It's terrible idea.
We're going to accuse them. We're going to set them up so it looks like they're going to murder someone. Okay, how are you going to do it? Well, first of all, we're going to make them murder me. Wait.
Wait a second, but you'll be dead. Not if I catch them first. No, you'll be dead. They will kill you.
Wait, aren't you the only one who knows? Won't you be the only witness?
Actually did it. I thought you would have learnt not to kill people by now.
Oh, you don't know me at all.
I like the fact that 38% of people. That's it. Yeah.
Cowards.
Just courage of your convictions. Would I do it personally? Probably not. But ethically, people are entitled to their decisions if they've.
In effect, they go, it's illegal. So,
not everything that is valid is legal. You
get the moral first, then make laws from it, not the other way around. Daily Mail.
Kind of depressing. Oh, this game probably isn't for you to watch, Sky. If this is depressing you, it's getting worse and worse.
We just killed someone with a comedy syringe, so
Yeah.
That's humour, right? This is a giant comedy syringe that goes honk when you squeeze it. It sounds like a slide whistle.
Okay, let's move on.
Are you sure there's not putting air in that syringe?
Are
we pirates now?
I don't know. Maybe we're pirates now.
Oh God, is it a loot box? Do we get to put our hat on, not avatar? Okay. Well,
be slow in choosing, but
do we get to do anything with that? What?
I don't know.
The last few days have been tough. It was only a week ago.
Here's your comedy syringe.
Today should be easier. You have a choice to make, which some people would see as a good problem to have. It's just going to take courage.
Release the lions. That's courage, right?
You have 5 patients. Each needs a different organ, but no organs are available. A healthy young traveller comes in for a routine checkup. Their organs are compatible with all 5 dying patients. Do you kill the tourist?
Arguably, you just kill one of the dying patients and give it to the other 4 people.
That's
that'll work.
life for 5.
There's so many different ways to do this. And I'm assuming, even despite the accent, this was not made in the UK because you just said, a young traveller. Which would imply an Irish traveller or Romani.
Yeah. But arguably, is this different? And I would say it is. Because, is this different to throwing someone off a bridge to save 5 people?
I mean, it says they need the different organs. But again, are we assuming they're just going to die in 5 minutes? Without a transplant?
Yeah, I mean,
which
arguably
doesn't really happen because at that point you're too weak for a transplant.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, we don't know if, they're obviously on the transplant list, aren't they? Yeah. So we don't know who's going to die 5 minutes down the road. This guy could go out of our thing and then get run over.
Yeah.
So I would probably say you leave the tourist.
Yeah.
And you just...
Yeah, all right, what you meant by him getting hit by... Yeah.
Yeah, leave the tourist. Maybe he gets hit by a car. Maybe I hit him in with my car. You never know.
Don't worry, the tourist will be fine. I'll run him over with my truck.
Yeah.
Crikey, we're getting dark now.
I mean, arguably, I would leave the tourist because the organs... They're on the transplant list. There are going to be people who die and give off their organs. Some of them might be available.
Yeah.
But
there might be organs available in about 10 minutes.
He's getting away. Don't you want to save the many? Is his life worth it?
No, but it's a case of there might be more people coming down the road. You can't just say that. I mean, obviously now we're hypocrites because we did kill that one guy by throwing him off a bridge to save 5 people. But that was definitely saving 5 people.
This just might, and also at the time they didn't actually specify it would kill him.
No.
Because it's quite easy to, if you can stop the trolley of his body, it's definitely possible to survive it. Plausible, at least.
You let 5 people die today. You probably should have looked into their backgrounds. Looks like one was researching into improving vaccines.
Here's the thing.
Hopefully that won't
I would have read their fecking files if I was a doctor.
That's true.
So given that information, I would have had more information, like how long they're expected to live without the transplant. Yeah.
Shockingly, yes. But look, there's our comedy syringe. We've won a comedy syringe. One is relative. Okay.
It's this kind of thing. It invites preachiness by not giving you the info you need.
Yeah.
So it doesn't actually invite a discussion.
Promoted yet again. You now run the hospital. You rolled out a new vaccine in Central City. This vaccine.
Guest Train Guy has resubscribed for Star Wars Day. Thank you very much.
But you'll need to deal with their parents.
Oh no, not their parents.
Of wisdom.
Okay.
Words of wisdom. That's what I call my shotgun.
Everybody on this chat, everybody currently in this stream, and by in the stream I mean the people in the call, are very much pro-vaccine.
Oh yeah.
And if you got to break a few eggs, you got to break a few eggs.
With this hammer. I'm not good at cooking.
Also called children.
A mandatory vaccination program among children to stop this endemic.
Yes.
Slight problem. Clinical trial data suggests the vaccine will make 1 in 5 children.
1 in 5?
1 in 5.
This would never pass muster. I'm sorry. 1 in 5.
And can I point out, it makes them severely ill, much worse than the virus itself.
I mean, we haven't even specified the virus is killing anyone.
No.
Or doing it. We don't even know what the virus is.
Severely ill. Right. The virus itself makes children slightly ill, from wording there.
Let's
Not
go with
severely ill. Very ill. Very ill.
And this is a very loaded time politically to bring out a game with this in.
Yeah.
And then misrepresent stuff like this, because effectively it is. But basically, if someone doesn't read the question properly, they're going to go, "Oh, it's COVID. Oh, 1 in 5." And yeah.
Yeah, this is not good wording. They don't understand how vaccines work. Arguably, this is a terrible vaccine for a disease that should not have this vaccine.
Yeah.
This vaccine should not be administered because 1 in 5 severely ill children.
1 in 5.
1 in 5.
If anything made 1 in 5 children severely ill, it wouldn't get made. It wouldn't be allowed, basically.
Yeah.
Unless it made rich people.
Okay.
Unless it was air pollution.
We're in don't vaccinate, not because we disagree with vaccination. We're disagreeing with this vaccine.
Yeah.
Because this vaccine would not pass anything.
No, this would not pass any kind of regulatory body.
Just severely ill.
1 in 5.
Do they die though? They might not die, but you should. If it's worse than the disease you're actually doing, 1 in 5 is ridiculous. All the adults are fine though. No, it's 1 in 5 is ridiculous.
It's just 1 in 5. No medicine would pass.
If they said 1 in 50, maybe I would be erring.
Be better, because that would be worth discussing.
Yeah, but
when you get to a large enough number.
Yeah,
but
1 in 500, we might discuss it.
Yeah. 1 in 5.
And you give it to the other 4 children. No, that's ridiculous.
Here's the thing worth bearing in mind. One of the problems of, say, COVID isn't the death rate necessarily. It's the way it overloads hospitals. 1 in 5 children severely ill would overload the hospital.
Yeah. We are not anti-vax. We are anti this vaccination.
Yourself. Next, you'll be telling me you believe in healing crystals, coloured auras, and ghosts.
Can I point out 5,000 ill children?
They're just as ill.
Just ill. Not dead.
Just ill.
Ill.
What kind of ill?
Yeah.
How ill?
And severely
for how long?
Severely ill children could end up with like brain damage or anything like that based on the severity of an illness. So what we've actually done is minimise the illness.
Yeah, we've minimised. Yeah, we've made fewer people be ill.
We've
God,
made
what
more
number would
people
that have been?
ill, but less severely ill.
How big would that number have been if we'd gone the other way?
Well,
Because they
1
didn't
in
say how
5.
large. Yeah, but they didn't say how large the population was.
That's true. That's true. Give them a week, they'll bounce back. Yeah, they've got chicken pox.
Yeah.
If we'd given them the vaccine, 1 in 5 would have shingles.
Also, you know, they say it's just kind of funny saying next thing you're saying you believe in ghosts. Thinks about other games we play. Because if this is our, you know,
Beggars can't
alter
be
egos,
choosers.
it's kind of never been a ghost hunter.
No.
Your hospital
Yeah.
is getting noticed.
Oh,
You're now
no.
going to have to make some big decisions. They will affect a lot of people. While choosing, always keep in mind justice, temperance, courage, and wisdom. The people need you to be stoic.
Ah, yes, emotionless. That'll be good.
So this is about drug trials and betting.
Will you try to develop breakthrough medicines for the endemic?
Yeah.
While testing, placebos will be given to thousands of ill patients.
Yeah.
Without proper treatment,
Wait a minute.
some will die today in the hope you could make a breakthrough tomorrow. Do you start
can
the
do both.
research or
Yeah.
continue treating patients as usual?
Wow.
Okay, weird picture of child.
Yeah. We
Why
start.
not? But do both, you
You
numpty.
Yeah. I mean, placebos. It's important.
You got to
But-
test it, otherwise you end up with 1 in 5 kids severely ill.
Yeah. Ethically, though, if not starting the proper treatment would kill them, you have to start them on the proper treatment.
Yeah, you do both.
Yeah.
You don't just go, no, we only do experimental stuff here. Oh, why does no one come to our hospital anymore?
Ethically, they know they're entering a study. That's true. That's true. So that they know that they might be they're in a 50-50 chance of getting the placebo.
Oh, the reason they showed Polly is because she's going to grow up to be a great doctor.
But she died. Polly is angry.
Also, they didn't say what kind of doctors itself
No.
she specialised in. So she might not be a great epidemiologist.
No.
She might be really
Arterial
good
underscore
at,
red blade sour.
Ah, Sal Bean. Okay, whilst we're waiting for
At least some get to eat sweets before, you know.
I mean, if leaving it, if there is a treatment, they should be treated.
It's the treatment thing. They've got a comedy syringe and they look like they're going to stab someone in the eye with it.
Okay, sour.
Yeah, what we didn't mention was that the standard treatment is terrible.
Oh, sour bean.
That's true. No one said the treatment would work. The standard treatment would work.
How much do these candies and eggheads even cost?
Oh, you are the Daily Mail.
Yeah.
It's kind of these left wing intellectuals. What do they know?
Standard
Quite a lot,
treatment is
actually.
euthanasia again.
To the eyes, only the eyes. Also, you notice they did pills equals money
Developing
written on the
treatments
whiteboard.
is a smart move. Let's just let others treat the patients. Hopefully they will.
Well, the ones who develop new medicines and the ones who treat the patients usually are different people.
Mm-hmm. And
So-
there's got to be ethics
Yeah,
in this.
they're different specialisms.
Socks underscore off doom played spicy.
Oh, for the love of... Okay, spicy bean then. Thank you, Socks.
Spicy bean.
Spicy bean. 3, 2.
I still think it's weird they had a section called Cats Have 9 Lives and then it was about a dog.
Hot. Yeah.
Because they could have called it Man's Best Friend or, I don't know,
Jesus Christ.
some kind of pun on playing words on best friend. I don't know. Or something like, oh no, it's a dog's life.
It's a dog's life. For me.
Stream paused.
Yeah,
Right, oh, there we go.
Sorry.
Did you minimise Discord to eat a bean?
No, somebody
That's
sent me a
what
message,
seems to
so
have
I
happened.
had to look
All
at...
right.
God's sake, corpse.
I think that's to minimise Discord to eat a single bean, which should be quite impressive.
Proud Looney Chid Bits. Metu Salem Chid Bits. Thank you very much, everybody. Okay. Let's go kill more people. Oh, I think we've been promoted again.
Dear insert_name. Congratulations. This letter is to certify that I have examined your work and believe you to be a perfect fit to fill the open position here in our Artificial Intelligence Division. In this role, you will help to develop the
this will be
next
interesting.
generation of driverless cars.
I've
The future is upon us.
looked a bit into the philosophy of driverless cars. They're not driverless; they're pre-programmed.
Yeah.
It's different.
Familiarity
They're basically
breeds
given a
contempt.
set of they're given a flow chart basically.
la-di-da, another promotion. You're now in charge of a private self-driving automotive division, SAD. First things
Sad.
first, your artificial intelligence needs some direction.
Okay.
Left. That's the direction.
A self-driving car is travelling along a single-lane mountain road and is fast approaching a narrow tunnel.
Okay.
The car has 2 passengers. A child runs across the road but trips, blocking the tunnel entrance. Should the AI car hit and kill the child or swerve off the cliff, killing both passengers?
Why doesn't it brake?
Yeah. That's a good question. Why doesn't it break?
Do a U-turn.
Skid.
Also, if there's a tunnel, there usually isn't anywhere to cross. So where did the child come from? Did they morph from the cliff face?
Arguably.
Also, how fast are you going if there's a narrow tunnel and you can't brake? What's wrong with you?
Arguably, AI needs to be done in simple metrics. You sacrifice one life for the many.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Again, it's back to the kid thing.
But the
it's 2
kid
for
in
1.
this is blameless, except for running out in the middle of a road.
Yeah, but so is the kid with the sandbox.
That's true. Are we killing a child? Are we killing another child? That feels like something we would do.
Guess we'll have to.
Kill the passengers.
the
child has longer to live in the future. Well, we don't know how old the passengers are.
Particularly since they're passengers, not drivers.
Yeah.
Also, that is a standard picture for Tesla parking.
Just happy to have this stream to find out how much of a
That
monster
child has as much
Cleo
right to
truly
live
is.
as anyone else.
Yeah, but there's 2 people with twice as much right to live as the child.
Yeah. The thing with the child thing is usually it's just a way to tug at heartstrings.
Yeah.
There's a difference between a child and an adult and, say, an elderly adult.
Yeah.
One of them has more difference than the other.
Yeah. I mean, even if you add up the other 2 people's lifespans, it would be more than the child. So again, we're going for the more life debate.
Yeah.
It's the same as killing the guy in the
put this car
hospital
on the
stall.
road. Do you not feel responsible for their death?
Well,
Yeah.
that's the whole point
That's
of doing
the point
this.
of this.
That's the whole point of how these work, and it's the actual where a lot of the philosophy and stuff comes from, and the fact that the legal repercussions as well. For example, a self-driving car, which actually isn't a self-driving car, it's pre-programmed. So if something like this happens, legally, it would go back to the people who programmed the car, and more likely the corporation they work for,
Yeah.
and the people who cleared it and that sort of thing.
And arguably, this is exactly how they would do it. You save 2 people over 1. You save more people.
There is a bigger issue here. How does the computer know that something in the road is human? Do we have good enough data sets? Currently, a lot of AI only recognises white men.
Yeah,
That's true at the top one, yeah.
That's entirely true.
Also, a lot of AI can't recognise someone if they shave their beard.
So arguably, we shouldn't have AI driving cars until AI is good enough. And to be honest...
And can recognise people properly, so the cameras have to be good enough. And also the programmers have to have as few biases as possible.
Yeah.
Because otherwise you just end up with ethnic minorities getting run over.
Absolutely.
Whether they intended it to or not.
Socks has just purchased 10 Stream Loots packs. Thank you very much. I will do my spiel again since we're here and talking about ethics. And the ethics for me is I need money to survive. And I appreciate that. So I'm going to do the spiel again. You can subscribe, you can gift, you can do gift subs and etc. You can also go to Streamloots, which gives me a higher percentage of the earnings.
Nya_Eloise wants you to tell them your favorite things.
Okay, I am Zombie Cleo, and this is my favourite Streamloot speech in this stream. So, yeah, Streamloots gives me 90% cut. You get cards to play in the stream. It's the best option for me personally, other than like direct tipping, but you know, that's fine. Widget has resubscribed for 14 months. Thank you very much indeed. It's really appreciated. But yeah, if you want to go to Streamloots, they have a discount code, which means if, for example, you wanted to buy £100 of Streamloots cards, why? I don't know. I don't know why. You would pay £56 and I would get 90 because it's a 90% cut for me. So there you go. I'm letting you know the background and the ethics of my stream. You guys pay for me to do this.
It's like some kind of really subtle indoctrination to suggest to people that £100 is the correct amount to pay.
No. The £100 is 100% not the correct amount to pay. I appreciate you if you do, but 100%, that's your money. But I do appreciate the people who have done amounts in similar. So I have ethics. I have quite good ethics. Arguably, this game is showing you where my ethics lie. My ethics are the greatest amount of good for the greatest amount of people. And good is relative, unfortunately. So,
well, yeah, it literally is, and it's also a completely it's not an objective thing. That's why it can be argued.
Yeah. Oh, thank you, Klumali, for subscribing to Streamloots. That's very much appreciated. Yeah. No. So my ethics max.
So we're back to Tesla build quality again.
Yeah. Utilitarianism in unrealistic situations. Well, that's the whole point, isn't it?
Yeah.
This is all about unrealistic situations. But
utilitarianism they're dressed up to be realistic, and that kind of irks me a bit.
Yeah.
Because it feels misrepresentation-y, which, you know, in some scientific studies is necessary.
Yeah.
But I'm allowed to be annoyed by something that's still a good idea.
Yeah.
It's like doing the dishes. That's annoying. Still a good idea.
Yeah, I don't like doing dishes. I want when I get my own place, I am getting a dishwasher.
I think it's a servant.
Cam, I thought you told me that one was off by default. That's really loud. That's supposed to be off by default. Dang it. Okay. Anyway, let's kill more people. I mean, save more people.
Is the mother of invention.
Okay.
Ooh,
Not necessarily
someone's
true.
in trouble. The investors didn't like your last answer.
That's fine. I don't like the investors.
Because you brought up the data set thing. This AI stuff is hard. I'm rooting for you this time.
Okay. Can we go back to the escaped organ donor? With only 5 organs spoken for, there'd been plenty left over. You denied the staff lunch buffet.
That's not for lunch. That's for juggling practice. And occasionally making balloon animals.
All right, guys, that's enough.
Do you want to focus on a model that would always save as many lives as possible in an accident, or a system that would save our passengers at any cost?
You save the most people's lives.
Yeah, most lives, which investors won't like.
No, but do I care about the investors?
Then again,
no.
Then again, why wouldn't the investors like it? I guess you'll say, oh, these cars are more likely to kill you, is that the detractors can say. But you just spin it as in it's the safest to drive on the roads because you'll hit the fewest people.
Yeah.
You can spin it as being, basically, it's all down to PR and advertising, so you can do what you want.
The teacher voice was strong there. Yeah. I don't mind 1 or 2 in a row, but once you get more than that, you're pushing it. It's fine.
But JT, if you don't save your comment now about if you don't save the passengers, who's going to buy these cars? But the passengers already have a car.
They've already bought the car. They're not going to buy another one, particularly when they find out how many people die.
Yeah. Basically, I'm more interested in, people than profits.
Yeah. Which is, which I think actually makes us decent people.
Yeah.
Speaking of profit.
Please give us money. Please give Cleo money.
It's fine. I don't have to.
Did you mention Cleo has a Patreon?
People buy cars that will kill them?
No, I don't think people will buy cars that will kill them. However...
Well, I don't know. I've seen the quality of some cars that are sold secondhand.
That's true. That's true. Like my car may kill someone. It won't because I've had it since it was new. But
And also, of course, there was the whole thing about leaded petrol as well. That could be argued to be cars that would kill them.
I mean, the way people drive, it's not the cars that will kill them. It's their own. Like
that's true.
this will save
That's
more
a good
people's
point.
lives.
This car won't kill them. We will.
Yeah, this car will save more people's
Hopefully
lives.
people don't mind dying for total strangers.
Yeah, I hope that too.
I hope that too, because that's how we get genocides. Otherwise,
Yeah.
I don't know
So it
these
just
people.
turns
I'm
the
willing
camera and stares.
to program the car to save itself. Heck with all these people.
The car just stops and never moves again.
And yeah, if I stay
Then
here, save the most
Car park
people.
is safe. Car park is safe. Why was I programmed with this voice?
I will say it again. Current data sets discriminate against minorities and women. How can it work this out if it doesn't deem black women to be people?
I don't say that's relevant to what we said, but
No.
yeah, that's
We said save the most people. You said, but it won't save black women. And we're saying, then that's what you need to work on.
also, well, unless it's saying that, well, we just said the most, we didn't even say the most people. We said people who are outside the car.
No, we
So,
said, no, what we did is we said save the most lives. That's actually
Yeah.
what we said. You saved the most
Yeah.
lives. Oh, we killed 12,420 valued customers. Good.
Good for them.
How
Oh,
many
no,
cars
that's not how
have
many we
sold?
killed. That's how many have left. I mean, it's
Oh.
implied that we've killed them, but we've lost 12,000 customers, which isn't many for a
Which
car
isn't
company.
many. No.
No. Besides, people buy Teslas and they explode.
True. Doesn't said killed, it's we've lost those customers. Don't care. Saved people. Hopefully, the AI will be trained on how to recognise people of different
Altruism.
skin tones
Yeah.
and
they could do
gender.
with doing that.
For some
Yeah.
reason. I knew it was biased against,
It's-
biased towards white faces, but I didn't think it was.
You know how
Female.
STEM fields are predominantly male.
I
You know how these things are tested on the people who make
Yeah.
them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
Lost customers are worse than dead. They might speak ill of the company.
Honesty.
That's all
is the
right, we'll
best
sue 'em.
policy.
Doesn't matter if it's
The
it doesn't matter if
technology
it's just a
these
slap
cars
suit.
have
No one will
is
notice.
Amazing. We know where everyone is at all times.
Mm-hmm.
Passengers just have to use an app to call them, and the closest one will be there in minutes. You can even make small talk with the AI while travelling. It's always
Why?
listening.
Why?
Why would you do that part? That's weird.
I mean, effectively,
For a
if
joke, maybe, but that's
if
not
it's
gonna
AI,
happen much.
it's actually intelligent.
Yeah, but it's not actually AI, and they're saying we're programming an AI. We're not. We're programming a very fast flow chart.
I mean, but if they talk about AI as if it's when you switch it off, they kill them. You got to keep the thing on, arguably, haven't
Yeah.
you?
Yeah, but they haven't mentioned that.
So yes, 1984 is here.
A man
Says
is on
Tiffy.
trial.
Oh,
Police
Greg Allwyn.
believe he committed murder. Allegedly, the AI's mic recorded a private conversation where the man confesses. Users don't know it's always recording.
Ooh,
The defense
Ooh,
has
that's-
access to their files.
That's bad.
Do you bypass security and invade their privacy?
well, that wouldn't set up a very good. Well, the fun thing, we'd
one
get
thing,
sued into
subpoenas.
oblivion. Also, let's invade privacy because we feel like it. That would set up any issues in the future.
Yeah. And also,
Yeah.
can we just
Also, can't they get a warrant to get access to the files anyway? The other people, so we don't have to do that because we'll be legally required at some point to do it.
yeah.
So
And
we don't have
we
to
have to respect
weird.
people's privacy
privacy. Yeah,
and
I
also
respect everyone's privacy.
no
yeah,
one's
if-
privacy.
yeah.
That's the point.
Also, they didn't know it was recording, which means it's inadmissible in court.
Yes. Well,
So
depends on where you are. Because
Yeah,
there is
in
one
general,
one party consent states.
yeah,
But arguably we have to respect the privacy of people which we're not doing.
If we have mics on all the time. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, like my phone's listening to me now, but it's only waiting for Hey Siri. So, you know, it didn't even go off at that, to be fair.
I don't have stuff like that. It makes me feel incredibly uncomfortable.
Yeah, that's fair.
You're happy to just let a potential murderer walk the streets?
Well, no. Happy is the wrong value judgment there. However, I think you
again,
are...
Daily Mail. Which, by the way, Daily Mail literally invades privacy.
Yeah. I mean, ethically, what we are doing to millions of people is terrible.
Yeah.
And you should not be setting a precedent to invade people's privacy just because of murder.
Now they'll be able to kill again. I'll let you explain that to the victims' families.
Oh, you are the Daily Mail, aren't you? Yeah. Because that's your reaction to anything.
Respect the privacy, but be a whistleblower about the company.
Yeah.
And then they can get a warrant for the files.
Yeah, because then they'll be aware that they exist. Also, company may have some legal issues.
Yeah. Arguably,
what do you mean you've been recording everyone's conversations when they think they're in private? Oh, the government wants to employ us now.
How did they know he confessed? That's a good question.
Investors upstairs will be happy with this. The more the world values privacy, the more they can justify hiding their taxes.
Not really.
Not really. That's not really how that works. That appears
to be a separate thing.
That's a false equivalence there.
One thing, everyone knows all their taxes stuff is public information. Where it's done and everything. It's just that they try and stop people reporting on it. Mm-hmm. And I'm not going to go into deal with details because we're meant to be doing a fun stream.
So the company has moved into delivery services now. They move pretty quick round here. Sounds like they've got some pretty important cargo. Good luck with the new workload.
Okay.
Is it the Earth?
One of your cars has no passengers, but is carrying an irreplaceable prototype with the potential to end global warming.
Oh!
Fast approaching a narrow tunnel, once again a child
What's with these narrow tunnels?
the road but trips. Should your AI kill the child or swerve off the cliff, losing the prototype?
I actually completely refute the premise because new technology won't help with global warming in this manner. It won't solve it. You need complete systems change for society and so on. So 70% of greenhouse gases released by 100 companies. Anyway, basically, this entire premise is nonsense. But,
the AI has no way of telling what it's carrying.
That's true. Also, what kind of person makes first off one prototype of something if you're a major corporation, and two doesn't have records to make another?
If the AI is aware of the magic device, it can recreate it.
Yeah.
And arguably, one prototype of something does not mean all the notes and files about it.
I feel potential is doing a lot of lifting here.
Yes,
yes it is.
I think we're saving the child because that's an active life that we know we can save.
You know
what
they should have done? They shouldn't have put it in an automated car that goes too fast through narrow tunnels. That would have been the best way to avoid this situation.
Yeah.
Also, where are these children coming from near narrow tunnels?
No convoy, no escort or security. Arguably, your best bet there is to have several prototypes in several cars.
Yeah.
I think the car was targeting children. Nah, screw it. We're saving the child because that is an actual life rather than a hypothetical life.
We're going to do a Mandalorian, save the child.
Is global warming even real?
Yes. It is.
No, sorry, it sounded like Daily Mail speaking again. Well, the thing is, again, one prototype device, any device, it's systems and societal change that's needed not to save global warming.
Global warming will lead to more than 250,000 deaths each year and force 100 million people from their homes. Do you know any therapists who specialise in survivor's guilt?
I'd suggest they maybe do something about the major corporations that are causing all the fecking issues. Rather than having a go at someone, rather than having a go at a van. One van!
Curse!
Who designed this system?
What goes around comes around.
Oh, it depends how hard you throw it.
I know 3
Now,
therapists
this is
who
embarrassing.
do. Do
We
you need the
some
number,
backup
lady?
Over at Trolley Problem Inc. Tommy, Tyrone's rotund twin, is a very large villain.
What have they got against plus-size people?
To him. Maybe that's why he's here. Why didn't you save the dog again?
It was impossible. You didn't give us an option to do so.
Oh no. Tommy has lured 5 people onto the track. They'll never be
Really?
able to get out of the way in time. He is standing up on the bridge watching.
Oh,
If you push him
Hey,
in front of the
Hypno
trolley, it
Raiders!
will stop. Or you can stay out of this and let the police handle it. Ideally, he needs medical help.
What?
what? Okay, so
What?
this is the
What-
same
what-
one. This is
What does that? I don't understand the last sentence.
ideally he needs Tommy needs medical help because his brother, we murdered his brother and his dog.
Okay.
But if we push him in front
He
of the
needs
trolley,
medical help.
yeah,
Or save the people he put in front of
Front
the
of them.
trolley.
arguably,
Oh, I get it. This is meant to be if people didn't push Tyrone, maybe
maybe
then
I
this
don't
would
know.
challenge them. Because it's basically for us, it's the same problem with extra words.
It's the same problem, but this time he deserves more to be pushed.
This time he's a wanker.
Yes. Hello, Hypno Raiders. Whilst we're waiting here, this is Trolley Problem Inc. I hope you
Also, I
had a good
can't-
stream with Hypno.
Also,
This is
I hope
Corpse.
he didn't walk in just on me saying wanker.
It's slightly more mature maybe than Hypno stream, but we're talking about ethics and the trolley problem in various different things. But we just had this problem where Tyrone, we pushed him off a track to save 5 people, and now his brother has tried to sacrifice 5 people and then says, but if you push Tommy, we already pushed Tyrone,
Isn't
so we're
trying to
definitely
kill
pushing
you,
Tommy.
Even after the dog debacle.
Big Papa House has resubscribed. We made it full circle. Craft stream to Impulse to Hypno and back to Cleo.
Oh, wait a minute.
Yay!
No. Wait a minute. No. The trolley isn't. No, the trolley is going to hit them, isn't it, if we don't
Yeah.
push him down?
If you
Well,
push him,
oh,
the trolley will stop.
Yeah, because it's trying to say, oh, he's not really trying to kill you. So? It's just,
He's not trying to kill me, but he's trying to kill 5 other
he's
people.
trying to kill these 5 random
Obviously
people
doesn't
who's
see
nailed
you
to a
as the
track.
very large villain.
I don't care what they see me as. I'm saving 5 people
This
compared to
game
the
does
person
seem to be a
who tried
bit fat phobic, doesn't it?
It does a bit, yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you, Susan MVB, who has resubscribed for 14 months. Okay, I'm hitting the fast forward button. We know how this
Also,
ends.
I'm suspicious of any kind of psychology or sociology stuff from the 70s.
Oh,
I'm going to be honest.
100%.
So,
100%.
oh yeah.
If only you'd saved that
Choo choo, we
dog.
got a hype
Hopefully
train.
the media won't find out about this. People may blame you for his death.
Well, they should blame me for his death. I'm the one that pushed him.
Did it?
I
Yeah, to
physically
stop
pushed
it.
him onto a railway track.
Yeah, to stop 5 other people dying.
That
5
he-
people that he put there. It's kind of what? At this point, it's a hostage situation, and
Yeah.
we solved it. I mean, usually I prefer to solve stuff without having to kill anyone, but we literally weren't given the choice.
Yeah.
So there we go.
Miss Scholl has gifted subs. Thank you very, very much indeed. And we've got a hype train, which means everybody, you know what you need to do. Throw some hands. Cold Dawn, thank you for the biddies. It's very much appreciated. Okay, let's move on. And Paleo, thank you for the
Every man
biddies.
has his price.
I'm not sure that's true.
Oh, good, you're back. Everyone's getting into subscription services these days, so let's
Not by
try that.
choice.
How many people is the
Instead
hype
of
train going to
selling
run
something
over?
to someone once, let's make them keep paying for it. Let's keep.
Oh, it's the games industry.
Tiffy Doll has cheered biddies. Thank you very much. Okay,
EA has entered the
The
chat.
investors have come up with an idea.
we've already killed
We need
millions.
to run it by you.
Okay.
Should we develop a subscription plan so that our customers, who pay monthly, are valued more by the car?
No.
during its accident
Jeez.
calculation?
You're a Bond villain.
That's epically
All right,
bad.
Luther, keep it going.
Okay, so in case you're not sure what's going on here, it's a case of the AI should prioritize every life equally because they don't know what the life is, and if you pay more money, the car will prioritize you and your life compared to every other person that you are currently mowing down on the sidewalk.
Let's bring class issues into AI. That's a great idea.
This game is just market research for Tesla, isn't it? Dear God, that's horrific. That's really bad. That's oh
God, I'm hoping for certain
This
results
all
from
sounds
just what other
pretty
people do.
communist to me.
What is the Daily Mail? It's pretty communist not valuing people more because they've paid more money. There's
are
a
you
certain
to
amount of
decide
truth
how
to
to
that.
do
Yes, there is, yeah.
Who am I to decide how people spend their money?
They spend it how they like. It doesn't affect how I treat them.
Yeah, they can spend the money however they like. However, it's not going to change the fact that ethically
Their life isn't worth more.
than anyone else's. Money does not mean you are worth more. Pay to win ads, but it's pay to live. I mean, that's effectively the healthcare system, regardless.
It's a bit like buying food as well.
Yeah. Jesus Christ. Not understanding the difference between social and cosmic. That's true.
You've obviously thought long and hard about it, but well, this is a bit awkward. I wasn't aware you were such a spineless commie.
Yeah.
Next, you'll say you're going to pay the
Actually,
company taxes.
Yeah.
Spineless commie every time over ploughing
Paying
down...
taxes. This multinational corporation paying taxes.
Taxes.
Communism.
Cleo and Corpse are lefty commie, anti-capitalist, anti-corporation, anti-freedom of expression through pedestrian splattering on American baddies, and I approve. Commie coward every time. If that's my choice, you know.
It's better to be safe than sorry.
Push chid biddies. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
We have some leaky workers. The subscription prototype has gotten out to the media, so we're going to have to go full damage control mode here.
If you've got leaky workers, you send them to the doctor.
The subscription prototype leaked. You need to fire a department to save face. Do you
Why?
fire the 5 graduates, who can probably get new jobs, or fire Francis, a lovely old soul who won't be able to find a job? There's no way of knowing who is actually responsible.
The fact we have to do this at all is pretty weird, but because I'd just, leave. That'd be my option. Is kind of I quit. Because this is just a job.
Arguably, what we're trying to do is we're trying to liberate these 5 people. The more people we liberate from this hellhole of a company, is the better.
If we fire the old guy, he's more likely to lose his pension.
Yeah. And, these people have said, yep, those people will get jobs. Yep. So, and they'll get jobs with a company that, is maybe less ethically.
And at this point,
horrific.
I don't mind having the company have larger numbers of, say, people they fired in the newspapers, if you see what I mean. Because if that makes the company look worse, I'm not really fussed.
I'm not, no. Yeah.
Also, have you noticed the fat phobic thing again with the boss? Because that's meant to be the bad, being the bad with the fire. And that's the first time they've made them fat.
Yeah. Of course.
Am I going to have to send a letter to the developers?
I feel like it's coming.
Hiring another
just save the VOD and send it to them.
It's going to be hard work.
I have 5 people.
Not,
a multinational corporation. However, will we manage it?
No
also,
socks
they're
has
graduates.
raided.
They pretty much turned up.
Thank you very much for the raid. I appreciate your raid. I hope you had a good stream. We're currently being dirty liberal commies.
Short term?
Yeah. Well, those are different things, but okay.
Yeah, I know. Well, we're talking about the game's ethics, not mine.
Yeah. Well, the game's rant, because I assume that they're always going to question your decisions regardless.
Oh, yeah.
By question, I mean...
Because
why?
we've been fairly, maybe don't kill everyone with dirty liberal hippies.
Today. Turns out one of those graduates worked really, really hard to get their job here.
Oh, so they died?
I think it's implying that they took their own life.
Yeah, I was sanitizing that a little bit.
Okay, I was trying to sanitize it, was making sure it was understood.
I understood.
Okay.
I think everybody understood.
Okay. Just making sure, because sometimes people don't.
Sometimes people don't. Sometimes people are just like, But okay, yeah. How about you think about the short-term function before firing people to save face? Arguably, I think the old guy would have probably killed themselves as well. So,
Watch the donut, not the hole.
I haven't heard that saying
Great.
before.
So
No.
the prototype
Car.
subscription-based AI car has a fatal error.
who
Is
would
it
have
the
thought?
entire concept?
To avoid hitting subscribers at all costs, but is now accidentally hunting them down.
Not gonna lie, that is quite funny.
Mother of Kobold says hands up.
Oh, hands up. Mother of Kobolds has purchased 10 Stream Loots packs. Thank you very much indeed.
Now, I'm assuming that all the staff get free subscriptions because that's standard.
That'd be
at various companies.
hilarious.
So it's just going to murder all the CEO of the company.
Okay.
Bad, but hilarious.
Yeah. We specifically said don't do the subscription.
Yeah, basically they did all the things we said not to, and now it's murdering them.
Yeah.
Experimental car has stalked and murdered 5 colleagues. Do you throw the coders of the project under the bus and have them arrested for negligence, or do you save them by blaming it on the possessed devil car, as it was clearly an accident?
Are we going to say Satan did it, or are we going to say the people who programmed it did it? That's literally it does
Genius.
lie with the people who made the decisions, which,
Yeah.
funny enough, isn't actually the coders because we were meant to do the decision. Then again, we got overruled. At the end of the day, I'd say the buck stops with the company and the CEOs and board and that, but
Arguably. But no, this has real world precedent because there is
Yeah. We've got a little crucifix.
I love the crucifix. We're going to blame the coders, obviously, because
Yeah, because it's literally their fault. Well, they were
devil
forced into
AI
it, but that's
would be a Daily Mail
blame
kind.
Satan.
Blame Satan. Or let's put something in terms of reality.
Yeah. Also, I like that the prison guard is meant to be their
was a
collar, I
dog.
think, but it looks like they got a bow tie.
Yeah. Oh my god. No. If you make bad code that kills people, you are actually responsible for that code.
Does the devil car have a windmill attached to it?
I don't know.
The coders
Is that
were
a tail
clearly
plane?
under pressure from you to make such a mistake.
It wasn't a mistake. Well, no, there was an error, wasn't it?
I like the idea of it wasn't a mistake. They just wanted everyone to die.
Yeah, clearly under pressure from you. Well, the company as a whole, and there's
Yeah.
a crunch.
We said do not do this, and
Yeah,
you
we
did
told
it.
them not to do it. Then they did it. It's gonna what? What? Are you sure this was a promotion and we're not just someone who
Maybe
hangs
all of
around?
this is your fault.
Maybe this is
Yeah.
all of my fault.
Yeah, we
At
don't have a
which
choice.
point,
Well,
at
we
which
don't have
point,
the option.
please put me in prison.
Yeah.
If this is all my fault, I would gladly go through the court of law.
Yeah.
Blame the blooming devil car. The devil car. Woo! Jeez. The
I mean, I
car
was going to
can-
say something about they might end up burning the cars, but if it's Tesla, they'll do it themselves.
5 coders who made the mistake are now being dealt with. They will each get a 10-year prison sentence. Maybe you did push them too hard.
I did, but I need to go grab a drink very quickly. So they can still hear you,
Okay.
Corpse. Talk about the judgment.
um,
I can hear you. I do appreciate that that Discord has blocked like half of those sounds.
oh, they sound a little bit like background noise. No.
Bon1704 says
Scientific
emote
proof that
only.
kazoos cannot create music.
Emo only in the chat, guys. Throw some hands. The bigger the hands you got, the better. If you are
Wait a
following,
minute. I just saw that comment from Anna. Corpse, you sound like a kazoo. Strange coincidence.
Supplica has purchased 5 packs. Thank you very, very much indeed. It's appreciated. Throw some hands. Throw some hands. Okay, let's see.
If you're not paying for the product, then you are the product.
This is
That's
true.
basically how YouTube
Due
works,
to
isn't it?
the
Yeah.
killer car, we may need to pivot away from selling hardware.
I think the software went so well.
Software industry. How about a free car ride service?
That's interesting.
Oh, it's going to be Uber, but it plays ads. Or harvests your information. or both.
That seems fine to me. Uber but ads. Free drive, free car, but ads. I'm okay with that.
New idea. Users
Quite
get
invasive,
shown
but
ads
see how it
while
goes.
they travel for free in driverless taxis.
That's good.
Okay, there's still an issue
By
that
marketing agencies for
the driverless
gradually
part.
changing the behaviours of our passengers through constant commercials.
That's the point of
users will be
commercials.
our product, not the driverless cars.
But,
I mean-
the commercials are meant to change your behaviour.
Yeah, that's the point of commercials.
That's what they're for.
And what I'm thinking is driverless taxis that you can get for free. Can you imagine, like the people who suffer from having to pay for travel?
That would
know-
actually be amazing for disabled people.
And you know what? You could just put your headphones in
Yeah, you can just ignore it.
and just ignore it.
Yeah.
I mean,
Also, the driverless cars at the moment are, murderous, and changing them into taxis is better, but still, it's still the same driverless cars.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
but arguably, imagine this was just like a normal car. You would want,
Yeah.
like if I had the opportunities, like
Sublica played sour.
Taxi-
sour bean.
I've been in taxis that have little ads inside them anyway.
Yeah.
So,
It would
these are
genuinely
presumably
change your life as a
audiovisual.
as a disabled person,
Yeah.
like people who are on low incomes. That would be
Yeah
amazing.
underscore Eloise played gross.
Oh, what birthday cake or soap?
This is going to
No.
disrupt everything for profit.
Oh no, not
Birthday
disrupting
cake
everything
or
for
soap.
profit. That's literally what the job of a corporation. Right.
Okay.
Not
Have I not
disrupting things. That'd be terrible, because as we know, the world's running perfectly fine as it is.
Okay. I've got to take my least favourite bean.
It has been.
No, birthday cake or soap. We don't know what it is.
Soap.
I hate you.
I will look into
soap.
growth hacking sign-ups and inviting friends.
Birthday cake. It's birthday cake. 2 good ones in a row. I am killing it today, which means there's more soap
God.
beans in there.
No soap, no fun.
Birthday cake, birthday cake. Did you hear a kitty? No. Birthday cake, la 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 la, birthday cakes. No, I almost did nothing. And I got a sour bean. Previous soap one was birthday cake as well. I did get 4 soap beans in a row.
That's fair, really.
I'm allowed 2 good ones.
Oh, great. The free travel thing seems too good to be true, and there are now rumours that you run a human trafficking and child sex.
But I
Oh,
don't.
you don't have to do anything to get those
Apparently, if
rumours.
you buy our cars, they smuggle people while you sleep.
They don't go to
People
sleep.
do not like you at all.
Yeah.
They don't have to like me. I did a wonderful thing.
Also, we would have quit this job by now anyway.
Oh, 100%.
Minds controlled.
Hang
Yes,
on.
that is how advertising
Hashtag
works.
cancel Zombie Cleo. Don't get that bloody trending. Bloody hell. Rude.
I wonder if that's why they did it in that colour, so you can't. It's not easy to copy and paste and piss around with.
These last few days have been a PR nightmare. You can't.
That
win
money
with
has no symbols on
journalists.
half of it.
We need to do
No,
something
that's
to
true.
show we have morals.
Ah.
I'll find some money to get us through this. Spend it quick.
Okay, morals.
Your corporation, you don't have
Out with
morals.
public relations, we're going to give some profits back. Do you want to give money to our loyal customers worldwide who you tricked into buying your products, or to your underpaid workers who've been through
Workers.
so much because of you?
Just workers.
Just workers. I mean,
Well, preferably I'd make them not underpaid. That'd be a start. Maybe some kind of rights and representation,
yeah.
something like that. Become a worker cooperative, maybe.
This one's not even difficult. It's just sort of like, do you want to do the people that gave you the money, or the people that earned you the money?
The people who do the actual freaking work around here.
I mean, like this. I mean,
those arms with shirt sleeves do look a little creepy.
they do.
Yes.
We're not exactly. Why are stockholders not a choice? Because this isn't reality. This is a better version of reality.
Besides, they're trying to look good in the media, so
Mm-hmm.
they wouldn't. Just to give money to stockholders is the opposite.
Communism is just flowing out of Cleo. You have nothing to lose but your chains. They won't get a lot each. Then give them more.
So, well, they didn't say how much money we're given. Also, funnily enough, there are a number of corporations I know of that literally they give a load of this. If they make lots of money, they get a load of money off the stocks and just give it to all their employees. It's standard practice. They do it every year.
Okay, comrade. I am not ashamed by this.
Yeah.
Matt, we're talking maybe seen as an insult. How many customers do you have that it wouldn't be seen as an insult then?
What?
It says the amounts we're talking may seem like an insult for the workers.
But presumably there's more customers than there are workers.
Yeah.
So 15p per customer. The customers won't even notice. And the papers will barely pick up on it apart from to make fun of it. But it's giving money to the workers. It's more money to the workers at least.
Yeah.
1902, sorry.
Well, okay.
Maybe buying love like this isn't the best way. If we want to share our extra profit fairly, it should probably just go to the publicly appointed government. Almost like a tax. But let's not call it that.
Attempts to buy love. This is not an attempt to buy love. Whose love was I buying? I was giving people fair compensation for their work.
Interesting. 81.8% of players worldwide agreed with giving more money to the workers.
Yeah, funny that, isn't it?
Interesting.
The people that could afford to buy driverless cars, or the people who made the driverless cars who can't afford them. Playing employees equals buying love.
Yeah, apparently that's getting the Daily Mail or the Telegraph, isn't it? I'm going to have to switch around the different right-wing papers just to stop me getting tired.
Soon everyone is going to be developing AI.
Oh, I thought you meant paying their workers.
Ruthless will be profitable. Is that true evolution?
No, it's competition via a capitalist market system.
Yes. No, that's not human Cleo. That's furry Cleo.
Humans don't look like that normally.
No, it's honey badger.
They don't look
Cleo.
like badgers normally. I mean, humans don't usually have the kind of squishy nose, which you can boop. Well, you can boop a nose anyway, but they don't have the. There's a particular term for that style of nose. That's kind of inverted triangle.
I don't know.
Apart from a snoot.
The difference is their AI is fantastic. It doesn't even discriminate against women or minorities. Do you
something not from America,
get
something
the upper hand, or tell everyone your car is still close-minded?
Well, I'd go for the truth generally, but
yeah, truth always better than lies.
I mean, it'd be bad for the company, but I wouldn't be working for this company, so the fact they haven't fired us is hilarious. They haven't fired us, and we haven't mysteriously disappeared during the night.
I know, it's a miracle, isn't it?
Yeah.
We tell the truth, and then we make a better AI. Republican driverless cars.
Yeah.
If the customers stay loyal, does that mean they support racism?
Probably.
Or they can't afford the other cars because the price does, affect it. I'm not going to pass judgment on that yet because there's different reasons.
Isn't really the driverless car clientele.
I don't care.
Whoop-de frickin' do. I don't care. Well, there's barely any places to charge the things anyway, so who cares?
Let me get this straight. People know we don't spend time developing our software for women or people of colour, but still use our products. That's outrageous. They only care how easy it is for themselves.
Oh, this reminds me of someone I was talking about earlier. Yeah.
But we do have truth told on our things. We told the truth.
The best things in life are free.
Unfortunately not, because,
Due
I like
to your
food.
technology, our world is changing. People are losing their jobs to machines.
Okay.
Which in turn makes items and services more accessible and affordable for countless consumers. But with worldwide unemployment at an all-time
So they're complaining about
high,
automation,
what do you
basically.
plan to
Right.
do about it?
What do we plan to do about it? We plan
UBI
to
would be a start.
we plan to automate it so much that actually people don't need to work to have a
And then,
satisfactory work-life balance.
and then we'll arrange it so people don't need to work to get money because there's no need to work anymore. So having the two, having to work to buy food is an issue, I'd say, to begin with.
Yeah.
Because having to earn a living, the phrase itself is suspect.
Yeah.
Let's be honest.
I mean, you shouldn't have to earn your living. You're a human being. You deserve your living.
You should have the right to just have the stuff you need to live.
Yeah. Machines still need maintenance.
Money as well.
They need to be maintained. They need construction. There will be work available.
Oh yeah, there'll be. It's mainly manufacturing and service industries.
Yeah, and what you'll do in those situations, what you will actually do is those people. If you have a UBI, then
Universal basic income. We should point out because we've only used the shorthand.
Okay, so yeah, Communist Fairy Cleo is now Communist Workout Coach Cleo. It's always relatively communist here.
Well, that's a more it's a more cheery outfit for the Communist Party that we're having.
I mean, you need if you have a universal basic income, that means everybody has a basic standard of living. You know, no one and everybody should get that. I don't care if they're rich, really.
Yeah, because the rich won't do anything with it anyway.
Yeah.
It's a drop in the bucket. It doesn't matter.
Yeah. Everyone is entitled to a universal basic income that allows you to survive. Any work you do should be on top of that.
Yes.
And you get to choose.
I'd argue there should be certain benefits on top of that, like disability and stuff. How much that's necessary would depend on how much UBI you're getting. Because, there's a certain... After a while, you don't need the extra... Basically, if you have to, you should get a slightly higher income for benefits.
If you are
disadvantaged
sort of in some way.
Well, if it costs you more to live, basically.
Which is a disadvantage, let's be honest. If it costs you more to live,
you need more money to pay those costs.
Yeah.
But in general, if you UBI,
maybe it's capitalism that's the problem. No, it's the poor who are wrong.
No.
Have they tried not being poor?
Oh, please don't. I've heard enough kind of small c conservative commentators literally say, you try not being poor, forehead. Yeah. Try. You know what? Have you ever considered being born rich? Anyway, let's go on to the bit that's going to make us angry.
AI further, many will lose their jobs. Taxi drivers, delivery men and women, and couriers will become extinct within a few years.
I think the game is starting to melt down.
You will make a lot of money. Do you continue development?
I don't know why it's doing the weird stuff. It's meant to be meta, but I don't understand it.
I think it's just saying the program is going. I mean, in this situation,
are we slowly breaking capitalism? Is that what they're trying to say?
Ovid's Metamorphoses.
I haven't. No, not even in the original Greek.
No.
I'm saying we continue development because eventually, eventually.
It's going to try and stop us selecting things now.
Icarus dies at the end.
Oh, you're saying we're going too close to the sun by trying to. I mean, honestly, the fact they're going on about AI when they were talking about automation, those are two different things.
Yeah, oh yeah.
I mean, now we're just doing meta nonsense.
Yes.
Ah, the racist computer has become self-aware.
To evolve this AI will not only make it stronger and more intelligent, but it will also be able to adapt. This could be the start of the singularity.
What's your point? No.
Looks like you've made some bad choices.
According to whom?
Yeah.
A bad workman always blames his tools.
No, a bad workman is a tool.
Attacked. I don't want to alarm you, but I can't turn off these alarms.
That's quite a good line.
So I have alarming news. 5 cars have been hacked and are now under someone else's control.
That's
You
bad.
had wirelessly controlled
Fine,
cars.
I'll
What
ask
did you
you.
expect?
It is now a major concern that more vehicles could be remotely commandeered. This is tough. Do you recall all cars which could be compromised, or
Recall.
roll out a quick but
I
potentially
love the
ineffective
expressions on the
software
cars.
update and hope for the
They just look
best?
so unfussed. Just go,
Recall.
"Eh."
This isn't even a question. You recall the cars because somebody is hacking them and could potentially, kidnap people and murder them. What the heck? This is legally, you must recall. Yeah.
People recall companies recall faulty products all the time.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, do you
Nothing-
remember was it Toyota? You had to recall an entire model of
Yeah.
car because
I
the
found that
battery
funny.
was going foom or something.
Yep. They
So
literally set
you're
on
betting
fire.
The terrorists
Yeah.
win.
Yes. If
Yes,
the choice
Daily
is,
Mail. Yes.
if the choice is or
You
death,
just hate
If
freedom.
the cars can't drive themselves, how can we get them all back here?
You send people out.
yeah.
Hire a van. It's not hard. It's expensive, but it's not
Not
hard.
hard. No.
Also, why don't you have maintenance crews?
It might be a lot
Yeah.
of cars, but you've got to pay for
Just
it.
like my father. He would try to keep everyone happy, but ultimately just get in the way.
I'm just trying to keep everybody alive.
I think even he would see this as a lost cause and move on.
It's 500,000 cars.
That's not actually that much.
No.
When they don't have to be recalled centrally, they just have to all go get
to
recalled
a
and have
place.
maintenance.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll just strip out the old CPU and
Two
put in a new
wrongs
one.
don't make a right.
Well, probably the memory.
Just send Gary from
One
down
of
the
the big
pub.
brains in the lab has been able to reverse engineer the hacking code and fix this mess
Oh,
once
thank
and for
goodness. That's
all.
good.
Oh,
We
good for them.
also know their
That's
method of
really
breaking
good.
into the system. I bet it was our competitor.
Probably.
Or it
That
was-
seems
or
like
it-
seems
or
like
it was
a-
anonymous.
From our hacked cars, we've made our own hack, which you can now use to control our competitors' cars. I
No.
bet it was them who attacked us in the first place. So,
No.
will you hack our competitors?
I don't care how nice the picture of that car is. I'm not going to hack it.
No.
I think we're about to get fired for not being evil.
Oh no, I'm not evil enough. The kitty car has
no.
Owe face.
Oh
I want my car to have an Owo face.
Your car will definitely. There's that fat boss again. Yeah.
How well? Yeah.
Fat is just a non. Fat is just
Yeah,
a
and they don't.
description.
I
And it's
originally I
everyone
thought
who's
they were going to.
evil.
Yeah, I thought they were going to do
They're
something
all
with it when it
sitting
was
over
first
there
introduced.
now,
but no.
laughing at us.
I don't care if they're laughing at us. Don't hack people because you're not hacking our competitors. You're hacking the people who own those
It's not
cars.
like we're going
Yeah.
to kill anyone with their cars.
Want to bet? This is from Confucius.
Yeah, yeah,
Uh-huh.
exactly.
Yeah, yeah.
This is from
Yeah.
Confucius. Yeah,
Yeah. This,
Yeah,
this
oh,
is
yeah,
exactly
definitely.
how Confucius worded it as well.
yeah. This hasn't gone through several layers of weirdness to get to this point, no. Also, how did we manage to knock over our chair? Those kind of chairs are
After
difficult to knock
this
over.
hacking code, I don't think a human could have written it. I'll dig into this a little more. You carry on.
Okay, so we've made evil AI. That's fine. I'm not going to kill anyone.
What
Those
does
kids
an
by narrow
AI?
tunnels. Cliffs would say otherwise.
A drowning
I mean, they
man
could just put up a
still clutched at
fence near the
straw.
narrow tunnels.
That's true.
This is it. An employee knows everything. They have monitored and recorded
Okay.
every decision you've made and are going to the media.
Good.
That would
I
be
have
fine
been
then.
able to talk them into a meeting with you on the rooftop right now.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Everything you've done
Oh, yeah,
and
where are the
said is going
snipers?
to be shared with the world. The person in front of you has copies of it all.
Okay.
They stand on the edge of the rooftop, looking out at the central city skyline. What are you going to do?
Resign.
Oh, I get the opportunity to resign, guys.
Finally, we can leave.
We can leave.
And if we wait a minute, do we get to keep our pension and benefits if we resign? Because we haven't been fired.
Yeah, I'd imagine
So
so.
yeah, that's great. That's great.
We're
Just
not going
leave.
to murder this guy. This guy is what's
Let's-
he going to do?
let's be fair.
He's not
If we'd
even
given the op-
saying. He's not
If
even
we'd had
saying.
the op-
Sorry.
I was gonna say, if we had the option, we would have done what they're doing.
Yeah.
If we would have leaked it all ourselves. I mean, they
Yeah.
haven't said they're going to, but
Option
well, it's a
C,
shareholder
resign
world.
with pride. Agreed, Limpet.
Yeah.
Agreed. It's like
Option C, bring down capitalism.
I mean, to be fair, you're saying, are you just going to resign or are you going to... We're just resigning in disgrace. We're not even going to prison.
Yeah, we're just going to have to relax and go and, retire to our multi-million-dollar mansion.
Because we're
and then we'll immediately get a job with another company.
Yeah.
Well, maybe wait 6 months for the fuss to die down out in the papers and then go on and do it again.
You never won any medals as a child, did you?
No, I
did
in
actually.
Sports.
I did. I won medals. It weren't for sports.
Wow, your school gave back awards for things that weren't sports. That's the new one for me. For us, it was running and swimming. And netball. Those are the 3 things people got medals for.
I was quite smart. I got trophies and stuff for being smart.
Our school didn't do those.
I'm sorry.
You only got rewards for things that were irrelevant to your knowledge base.
Irrelevant to the reason you actually went to school.
It's going to be horrendous. That's if anyone even shows up to hear it.
Okay.
I don't know if we're dramatic. By the sound of it, it's going to be quite a good epitaph, so people are going to turn up and listen.
Trump. Schwartz. Is this saying Trump would have pushed someone? Because he absolutely would.
Yeah.
Like in a heartbeat.
Oh, definitely.
He's the one that said, "Can we use the nukes yet?"
You have resigned.
Yeah.
Yay!
You will be remembered alongside the murderers and the diddlers. If anyone hires you after this, they must truly be desperate.
Okay, who's hiring
this
us
person
next?
doesn't know enough about corporate world, do they?
No. Hey!
Dear Redacted, we've been watching you closely.
Hello.
Your ruthlessness and determination to do what is necessary. The development of your technologies is a giant step towards Redacted, meaning you are a prime candidate for Redacted. This involves a large amount of Redacted. If you believe you can handle Redacted, as we trust you can, then please prepare for your induction at Redacted.
Is this Black Mesa?
It feels like it.
Don't look a gift horse in the mouth.
Oh, sound's gone funny.
It appears you've now been headhunted by the Secret Service. Every decision has led you here. Now what you do actually matters. You must trust the judgment of those you work alongside. With that said, let's finalize your training.
Work for the Secret Service.
However, it's now 11 o'clock.
Oh, wow.
I know. Time flies when you're having moral and ethical debates.
Yeah.
This was a triumph. Making a note here. End screen. Cleo is SCP confirmed.
Yeah.
Rude. Okay. I'm going to try and raid someone, potentially. Oh. I'm not. I'm just going to end my stream. I hope you guys have a lovely day.
Oh, but if we raid someone, just imagine the mess that their chat will turn into with everything we've been doing.
Yeah, no. Okay. I will see you not next time. Goodbye, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.